Because for many people, especially in expensive cities, housing alone can exceed that limit. And the truth is, the 50-30-20 rule isn't meant to be perfect. It's meant to be a guideline. Even adjusting to something like 60-20-20 can still dramatically improve financial structure. The goal is balance, not perfection. Now let's talk about the most interesting part of the experiment. The 20% saving rule. Because this is where the math becomes powerful. Let's go back to that $4,000 monthly income. Saving 20% means $800 per month. That equals $9,600 per year. Now imagine investing that money with an average return of 8% per year. After 20 years, that grows to roughly $450,000. And remember, that's not from winning the lottery. That's simply from consistent saving and investing. This is where it gets really interesting. Most people don't fail financially because they make bad investments. They fail because they never create space to invest in the first place. But here's the psychological insight I didn't expect. The 50-30-20 rule actually made spending less stressful, because instead of constantly feeling guilty about buying things, I knew exactly what was allowed. If something came from the wants category, it was already planned for. No guilt, no stress, just intentional spending. Let me give you a simple analogy. Most people treat money like a messy closet. Everything gets thrown inside randomly, and eventually it becomes impossible to find anything. The 50-30-20 rule works like 3 simple shelves. Needs, wants, savings. Suddenly everything has a place, and financial chaos becomes much easier to manage. Now here's what most people don't realize. The real power of this system isn't the percentages, it's the clarity. Because when financial decisions become clear, behavior improves automatically. You don't need constant discipline. The structure does the work for you. After 30 days of following this rule, 3 things changed. First, I became far more aware of my spending habits. Second, saving money felt automatic rather than difficult. And third, financial decisions became significantly less stressful, which, honestly, might be the most valuable benefit of all. Now, is the 50-30-20 rule perfect? No, but it's far better than having no system at all. Because the biggest financial mistake people make isn't overspending. It's operating without any clear structure. So if you want to try this yourself, here's a simple starting point. Calculate your monthly income. Divide it into the 3 categories. Then track your spending for the next 30 days. You might be surprised by what you discover. Because once you give your money a simple structure, something powerful happens. You stop wondering where your money went, and you start deciding exactly where it should go. If you found this experiment interesting, make sure to hit subscribe. And I'm curious about something. Do you currently follow any budgeting system? Or do you mostly just spend and hope it works out? Let me know in the comments. Because sometimes, improving your finances doesn't require complicated strategies. Sometimes it just requires one simple rule, applied consistently. Before you go, if you're serious about improving your finances, don't stop here. Watch a few more videos on Jack Explains Money. Because one small financial lesson can completely change the way you save, spend, and invest. Your future self will thank you.